Welcome to YUKO. Today we are going to flow to make your hip joint mobile, flexible. When you sit long time, your hip joint muscle getting tight, and that can be cause of your tight hamstring and lower back issue. So we're gonna focus on the pelvic floor and hip joint to make your hip joint a little more mobile. So we're gonna start from tabletop pose, hands and knees. And from here, I want you to put your right leg out. And go ahead and keep your toes up. And we're just going to do kind of cow movement. So focus on the right sitting bone. So if you need to, just rub the right sitting bone just a little bit. And then this is painful, you probably really have a tight hip joint. So just rub around your right sitting bone and see where you are. And we're going to move our sitting bone to whole other part of your body. So from neutral spine position, so take a deep inhale. Now exhale, I want you to point your tailbone down. So body parts follow the movement of your sitting bone. And inhale, the pointing sitting bone to the back wall. And exhale, right sitting bone points down. Inhale, sitting bone points back. I'm just moving sitting bone up and down. The body part is following the movement of the sitting bone. And inhale, sitting bone points back. Exhale, point down. Do one more. Inhale, point back. And exhale, point back. And from here, I want you to focus on the space between right sitting bone and left sitting bone. Inhale, move your right sitting bone away from your left side. And exhale, move your right sitting bone closer to the left one. And again, body parts follow the movement of your sitting bone. So you ready to take a deep inhale, move your right sitting bone away from your left side. And exhale, move your right sitting bone closer to your left sitting bone. And inhale to create space between sitting bone by moving right side. And exhale, bring them closer, closer, closer. And inhale to move your right sitting bone away from left one. And exhale, bring them closer, closer, closer. Do one more. Inhale. And exhale, bring them closer. And coming back to neutral spine. And now I want you to bring your right pinky toe on the floor. And take a deep inhale. And simply move your right sitting bone to the back. So keep your pinky toe on the floor. Inhale to bring your sitting bone to the neutral position. Exhale, move your right sitting bone to the back. So feel like you are pushing movable wall to the back. Inhale. And exhale to push the imaginary wall with right sitting bone. Inhale. And exhale, move your wall to the wall with right sitting bone. Let's do two more. Inhale. Exhale, move your sitting bone to the back. Spine stay neutral. Inhale. And exhale. And from here, I want you to lift your upper body. So go ahead and sit up and keep your pinky toe on the floor. Again, we are going to use your exhale, move your right sitting bone closer to your left one. And hip joint to follow the movement. So when you move your sitting bone to the left side, you got a little side flexion there. Focus on that. And inhale to release your right sitting bone. And exhale, move your right sitting bone to the left side, left side, left side. And inhale to move your sitting bone away from the left side. Exhale, bring them closer, 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 closer. Let's do three more. Inhale, move away. Exhale, bring them closer, 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 closer. Do two more. Inhale. And exhale, bring your sitting bone closer, closer, closer. Last one. Inhale to move your right sitting bone away from left side. And exhale, bring them closer, 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 closer. And go ahead, coming back on a tabletop pose. And go ahead, shake your hip to see how you feel. Hopefully you feel a little more spaciousness to your right hip joints. And we are switch side. So left side. Bring your left leg out. And start with, go ahead and keep your toes off the floor. So easier to move your hip joint to loosen up your pelvic floor. So focus on the right left sitting bone and go ahead and massage around the left sitting bone. Hopefully it's not painful. If it's painful, you really have a tight hip muscle and a hip joint. And we're just gonna move your left sitting bone up and down. So inhale to lengthen spine. And exhale, point your left sitting bone down, down, down. Body parts follow the movement of the sitting bone. Inhale to point sitting bone to the back. Spine stay neutral, no saggy belly. And exhale, point sitting bone down, down, down. Inhale, sitting bone points backward. And exhale, sitting bone points the floor. Inhale. And exhale. And coming back to neutral position, now we're going to move your sitting bone away from the right side and get closer. So within here, move your left sitting bone away from the right sitting bone, away, away, away. And exhale, bring your left sitting bone to the right side, right side, right side. Again, I'm just moving left sitting bone. My awareness to the moving left sitting bone, side to side. Exhale, move to the right, right, right. And you have to move your left sitting bone away from the right sitting bone, no saggy belly. And exhale, bring them closer, closer, closer. Let's do one more. Inhale, move your left sitting bone away from the right side. And exhale, bring them closer, closer, closer. And go ahead and bring your left pinky toe to the floor. So left sitting bone pointing back. And we just push the imaginary wall with left sitting bone. And take a deep inhale, engage core. And exhale, push your imaginary wall with left sitting bone. Inhale to release. Exhale, push imaginary wall with left sitting bone. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale. And exhale. And go ahead and standing up. And keep your pinky toe on the floor. And we're going to focus on the space between left sitting bone and right sitting bone. So we inhale to move away. And exhale, get closer to create side flexion. You ready? Inhale to move your left sitting bone away from the right side. Exhale, move your left sitting bone to the right side, right side, right side to create a side flexion. Inhale to move away. Exhale, move, bring your sitting bone close, close, close. 3 more. Inhale. And exhale, move your left sitting bone to the right. Inhale to move your left sitting bone away from right side. And exhale, bring them closer to create side flexion. Do one more. Inhale. And exhale, exhale, exhale. And go ahead, hands on the floor. Hands and knees, shake your hip to see how you are. And hopefully your hip joint a little more mobile, little more spaciousness. And I hope this flow was helping somebody somewhere today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like my video, follow my channel, and come see me more. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.